what I've done is put the picture that I painted with words for explanation. And my husband has been so cordial as to come along and replace the paintings one at a time. The first one on my list to read to you.
Which one read it?
Oh yes, I have to read the back of the book. Along the way, I stayed with Aunt Mary. And this is an explanation of how I got the idea. Great Aunt Mary McQueen never did take a husband. When the love of her life didn't return from the big war, she told her sister, Great Grandma Puckett, that there would never be a replacement for perfection. Rather than pledge herself to a convent, Great Aunt Mary spent the rest of her days living with Great Grandma Puckett, collecting mail-order seed catalogs, growing beautiful flowers, and organic vegetables. When my mom got seriously ill, my dad decided I should stay with the two Missouri sisters until she got better. It was during these times, living in the Ozarks while taking long walks and talks with Great Aunt Mary, that I learned about the Onondagas, whose blood ran in our veins, all the male Pucketts who fought on both sides during the war between the states, how to make pickles, plant seeds, and a few facts about the birds and the bees. This is a storybook composed of 12 of my paintings, depicting my memories with Aunt Mary, her wide-angled views, and the stories that put life in my brushstrokes. And the first painting that I want to read to you, first read about a painting. Well, anyway, it's Grandma's and Aunt Mary's kitchen, and here is the painting.
Oh, wow.
It was so big, so tall, that when I looked up at the kitchen ceiling, it seemed as far away as the stars. The only way to get to the top shelf of the cabinets was to climb a ladder, or fly. That was where the good dishes, rarely used, were kept. Wood was stacked for heating and cooking, and the larder was full. Barrels of flour in the corner kept the family in biscuits, and in another corner, a sack of sugar waited for dessert. The family had once been big, with 10 or 12 children. Mealtime was called by ringing a bell for the field hands. Even if it was just walking around food, the fork and go kind, hospitality said everyone got fed. There was order in the confusion, and I discovered early on that someone as small as I better find a place amongst the staples to count the patterned wallpaper roses, the canned goods, and the floor tiles, while the grown-ups settled down to eat.